Alright, so every time there's an unsanctioned brawl between fighters, whether it's backstage, during a face-off, or after a fight just completed, the one thing we hear everyone say afterwards is, this makes the sport look bad. This makes the sport really, really look bad. And I have two questions when it comes to this. One, what exactly does bad mean? And two, who does it make the sport look bad to? As to the first question, how would you define bad in this scenario? Does it make the sport look too dangerous? Does it make the sport look unprofessional? Does it make the sport look, I don't know, like something that should not be legal? Mind you, we are talking about a sport where two fighters are allowed to step into a cage half naked and beat the living crap out of each other until one of them either quits or is unconscious. If the issue with the brawls is that it makes the sport look too violent, I wonder why MMA is the only sport where this argument is actually brought up all the time. Like, athletes in other sports have engaged in brawls in the past and they always will. Whether it's soccer, American football, basketball, etc. We've seen athletes from other sports fight when their emotions get the best of them. But for some reason, it seems MMA is the only sport that people claim now looks bad as a whole because a fighter brawled. A sport where the whole entire point is the fight. Can someone explain that to me? Now, as for the second question, who exactly does this look bad to? Now, it can't be mixed martial arts fans because let's be real, most of us love drama. And when there's a brawl, we all seek out the footage and watch it over and over again because it's just so damn interesting. And not just that, it also makes the potential fight even more interesting, so it can't be the fans. Does it look bad to potential fans then? Is it possible that someone who would have become a devout MMA fan now changes their mind and decides to never watch MMA again because they saw a brawl? See, now, that would go against everything we know about human nature. If you were walking down the street and a fight broke out, chances are your curiosity will get the best of you and you won't just look away. You'll probably not just watch the fight, you also probably record the fight with your phone so that you can show it to your friends. So it really makes no sense that a brawl is going to turn away potential fans if that is the argument. See, I don't buy that. Now, some might say, what about the kids, man? The kids are watching that, man, and that's not setting a good example for them. Well, neither is the sanctioned fight, bro. A sanctioned fight inside a cage doesn't exactly teach anything positive to kids when morality is concerned. I mean, let's be real here. Again, it's two people half naked, beating up each other for money. Okay, it's two people that a lot of times respect each other, a lot of times don't have any real beef between them, a lot of times train together, a lot of times are actually friends, decide that they are going to set all of that aside, step into a cage, fight, potentially hurt each other, all for money. It's as dysfunctional as two people having sex on camera for money. Two people that have no real likeness for each other. They probably don't even know each other. No real connection. But they agree to do something as primal and intimate as sex for money. Fighting, prize fighting, is as dysfunctional as that. So you don't exactly gain moral life lessons from watching this stuff as a kid. So it can't be the kids. That would not make sense as an argument. So who? When you say it makes the sport look bad, who does it look bad to? Can someone explain that to me? I really want to know. Now, is it possible that this doesn't actually make the sport look bad? Like, we just watched a brawl a few days ago. Jorge Masvidal heard Leon Edwards say something he didn't approve of. He walked towards him, walked up to him, and landed a few combinations on him. And right after that, the narrative we were hearing was, this is terrible. It makes the sport look bad. Is he gonna be fined? And blah, blah, blah. The question I'm asking is it possible that this is actually a positive in the sense that it drives more interest, generates views, which in turn leads to a bigger fan base, which in turn leads to revenue for everyone involved? I'm very curious to know what you guys think. Are backstage brawls actually bad for the sport of MMA, if you can even call it a sport? Are backstage brawls bad for the sport? And if so, Why? Let me know in the comment section.